What's good, guys? It's Robux here, and today I've brought you Wonder Review Evolved from Vanguards, and I will be showcasing him Monarch, and afterwards I'll be showcasing him normal, for anyone who wants to see the normal version of him. And if you want to see the other event units, check out my other videos. By the time I'm posting this, I have only made a video about the Hollow Knight. The other two will be posted afterwards because I have to still do them. They're hard. They're pretty hard at least. But right now I have Wonder Review doing a Monarch, and he is a very special unit. He does nothing here, but if you go over here, he cannot be. He does not attack and cannot be harmed. He spawns himself over here. And what you think these circles may do? I'll tell you. So within the 70 range, it does 50% of its damage, which is of course the largest range, the green place right here. And the 50%, did I say percent for 70? For the 50 range, it does 100% of the unit's damage right here. And for the 15 range, that purple zone, pink zone, whatever, does 300% of the unit's damage. And he is also one placement normally, if you don't want to go check out the normal. It's just a one placement, so you absolutely need Monarch for like a lot of these units in this update. It's pretty stupid. But anyways, so whenever a unit is hit by Calamity 3, by Calamity 3, they stay Calamity 3 for 30 seconds. What's that mean? They get, wait, do they get infected instead of, the closer to the enemy, the higher the tier of the Calamity they are. Should I say the tier? What's Calamity 3? Maybe I might find out from upgrading him. Actually, it doesn't look like he does any new moves. This might be a pretty boring character. Well, kinda. Alright, let's start with the upgrading. And he goes from that to that to that to that. Yeah, it's just more damage and damage and damage. Nothing special. So I guess that's just Calamity 3, and they'll stay Calamity 3, which means when even though they're outside their range, they'll still be hit with the 300% damage. That's just what I'm guessing. That's probably it, though, of course. So 1.5 mil damage, and that's pretty lame. There's nothing else going on. However, pretty cool unit, I guess. Good for macroing, of course. Really good for macroing. 1.5 mil damage will be, what will that be in the middle? 4.5 mil damage. Whoa. It's pretty good, and you can just look at the effects by telling to what the AoE is. So the yellow, for outside it does a different attack. For the yellow it does a new attack, and the middle it does a different attack. The middle might be full AoE, I'm not sure. It might just be a big cone, but it attacks in the middle like this, wherever my mouse is. And the other two will be just a circle attack. If you can see, yeah, it's just a circle right there. And that's a big circle, but the outside is complete buns, bro. 50% damage, and it does like a very small circle, only like this size. Oh, that might be it. It'll a circle this size, and then a circle this size. You smell me? You smell me? I smell me. And he got respawned. When he goes to the end, he respawns. I got stuck in here. And I think the middle might actually be a full AoE. I'm not sure. Or it's either that or like a pretty big AoE, because it's definitely bigger than this red area. But anyways, that's it for the Monarch showcase. Let's go into the normal showcase, and if you don't care about the normal showcase, you can end off the video there. Here we are with the normal showcase. All I'm gonna do is just upgrade him, because I already talked about the showcase before. It's only 400k damage, and the same thing, just passive. So you can look at it passive again. Pause. You can pause the passive, and yeah, that's literally it. Nothing else. You even count this as a unit pretty much. Well, he does really good damage, and it's really good for macroing. But they definitely didn't really do much for that character. They just did that same thing as Aizen, and put it for damage. It's normal damage, and make it a spawn. Whatever. There's nothing new here. Whatever. Alright, that's the end of the video, guys. Robux out, and I'll be working on the other two event units, because I already did the Hollow Knight. You can check that out if you're watching this. Alright, Robux out.